Hello and welcome to the 2017 Simply Society elections. I'm your host, Ryan Salazar, and today we have Jim Kauffman. He's Senior Director of Television Engineering at Cox Media Group, running for Southern Regional Governor. How you doing, sir?
I'm well, thank you.
All right, please introduce yourself and your day job.
Thank you, Ryan. Well, I'm Jim Kauffman. Going back to the beginning, my first paying job in the business was working in film sound at the University of Iowa Motion Picture Unit in 1980. I graduated from the University of Iowa and moved to Dallas and worked in a number of TV stations there in positions of increasing responsibility. When I was chief engineer at KDFI in Dallas in 1990, they were folded into a network O&O group. So I went on to run stations for that group in Phoenix and Austin and Los Angeles. Now for the last 5 years, I've worked for Cox Media Group. And as you mentioned, I'm Senior Director, Television Engineering for the corporate.
So what's your involvement with SMPTE?
Well, I have very limited involvement. The Florida chapter has only been in existence for a couple of years, and I've been a member for 2 years. I've attended the Florida and the Atlanta section meetings, Bits by the Bay, the annual technical conference, and what I can tell you today is I stand ready to increase my contribution and involvement in serving the role of Southern Regional Governor. My company, Cox Media Group, is very supportive of affinity organizations, societies, standards developments organizations, and their leaders are expected to serve these organizations. So I look forward to contributing.
If you would, please mention your experiences, professional, personal, as well as SMPTE experiences, and how they relate to qualifications for office.
I'd be happy to do that. I've always gravitated to leadership positions, and I'm particularly interested in matters of governance, policy setting, and business development. I'm an active member of SMPTE at professional level in the Florida section, as I mentioned. Other groups I'm active in are the NAB TV Technology Committee, the ATSC Ad Hoc Group on Video for ATSC 3.0, and I'm part of the Advanced Emergency Alert Implementation Team. I'm a member of Society of Broadcast Engineers, Chapter 42, and I'm a certified professional broadcast engineer. I also belong to IEEE, Pearl Tech Committee, Broadcasters Caucus, and I'm Supplier Diversity Champion for CMG. I'm also an Oracle Financials Advisory Council member and a member of the Cox Enterprises Disaster Recovery Collaboration Group. In my personal life, I've served an 800-member congregation as president, and I was a school board member of a K-8 private school. So I have a lot of administrative and governance background.
Share some examples of how your volunteer experience with SMPTE has impacted the society, reflecting on growth and improvement.
I pretty much lined out my entire experience with SMPTE.
So what is one challenge that your region faces, and if you're elected in your role as governor, how would you overcome this challenge?
Well, I think there's really a couple of challenges. There's a nationwide challenge and there's a local challenge, and I'd like to address both of those. I haven't spent a day in my career without being touched by SMPTE standards and either the other technical and creative personnel for the last 100 years. It's an amazing organization. But future leaders need to understand emerging technology and identify those opportunities and requirements for new standards. Things like next-gen television, OTT streaming, digital storage, content protection, distribution, they can all benefit from SMPTE standards. When you look at video over IP, metadata, encoding and encryption, those technologies need the order and standardization that SMPTE provides. I'm forward-thinking, and I'll provide real-world experience and leadership in this area. On a local level, new members in succession planning are vital to any long-term organization. The Southern region and the Florida section in particular represent a greenfield for recruitment. We have television and film production, aerospace imaging, simulator technology, and media-centric education. They're all very much at home in Florida and Georgia. And the relatively new Florida section has done a great job establishing itself and conducting outreach for new members. There's still work to be done, though. So I would like to support the recruitment efforts by leveraging relationships with broadcasters and the complementary industries that I'm involved with.
Thanks so much, and good luck with the election. We'll see you in Los Angeles.
You can count on it. Thank you, Ron. It was a pleasure.